Did you know that with proper Instagram captions you can increase your growth and engagement rate dramatically? In this video I'm going to tell you how to use Instagram captions properly in order to skyrocket your engagement rate and Instagram growth. Make sure to watch till the end because I'm going to reveal some awesome tips and tricks that will help you along the line.
Every day I'm hustling, every day I'm hustling.
Hello everyone and welcome to Equals Cash. My name is Adam and I've been growing Instagram accounts for the past several years. If you are interested in social media marketing, online marketing, or making money online in general, make sure to subscribe because on this channel I'm going to reveal everything that I've learned about online marketing in the past 9 years. In this video you are going to learn the basics about Instagram captions, how to structure your captions properly, 4 things that you need to include in your captions, how to increase your engagement rate, and how to get more Instagram followers with proper Instagram captions. So Instagram captions are basically the description below each Instagram photo. They can contain 4 different things: text, emojis, tags of other Instagram accounts, and hashtags. They, however, can't contain clickable outbound links. They are also limited to 2200 characters. Hashtags can be also added in the first comment instead of the caption. Instagram captions are really important because they are the first thing that people see after your actual photo or video content. Your captions should be different depending on the type of account that you are running and your end goal. In this video I'm going to explain how to structure and use captions properly to increase growth and engagement rate of your theme or niche pages. This is the basic structure that I use on all of my niche accounts, and as you can see it contains 5 different sections: questions, call to action, description, something funny or inspirational, credits, and hashtags. Let me explain a bit more about each of these sections. In another video I already mentioned that Instagram algorithm ranks you based on your engagement rate. So no matter the type of account that you are running, your number one goal is to increase that engagement rate in order to get higher reach, hit the explore page, and rank for certain hashtags. Comments have a much higher weight in Instagram algorithm's eyes than anything else, so our number one goal is to basically get as much comments as possible. The way we are going to do that is with questions in our captions. There are 3 basic types of questions that you can ask: yes or no questions, choose questions, and open-ended questions. Depending on your niche and your creativity and the amount of time you are willing to invest, choose the one that fits you the best. The first type of question is basically the questions that are answered by yes or no. These are the questions like have you been here? Would you use this? Do you like this? Depending on your content, you can choose the right question that fits your niche. For example, let me show you this in action on one of my accounts. So this is the account that I'm growing in my 0 to 10k Instagram series, where I'm growing basically this account from scratch live on YouTube. So if you want to check that out, the link will be in the description. So let me show you. This is the yes or no question. Do you like the view? That's the most basic type of question and it yields basic results. Another example of this would be, you probably seen this on pretty much every viral page. They just type rate this from 1 to 10. The second type of questions that you can ask is what I like to call choose questions. These are the questions where they choose what they like more. Like for example, in this photo, I asked, do they like more the monument or this awesome tattoo? These type of questions work really great when you upload multiple photos or carousel and then ask simply which photo do they like more. The third type of question is what I like to call open-ended questions, where you basically ask for people's opinions, like similar to the question number 2, but this you usually tend to get much longer answers, and people tend to engage more, and they usually also end up engaging with one another and so on. So with this type of questions, since people tend to interact with one another, you get higher amount of comments, and that basically increases your engagement rate dramatically. For example, you can combine this with the second type of questions and for example ask which photo do they like more and why, and if you have engaged the audience, they will usually describe why and so on. But depending on your niche, you can really get creative with this type of question and get really great results. Since your number one goal is to drive more engagement and more comments, you can ask something controversial, like something about politics or something like that, and people tend to really get engaged and discuss with one another, which brings you great engagement rate and exposure. But be careful and don't ask controversial questions very often, since people may unfollow you because of it if you overdo it. As you can see here on this example, each section should be separated by something. I use just a dash, but there are some tools. If you have time, I will link them in the description, where you don't need to use any dashes or anything. They will separate each section for you. The next section should be call to action. Call to action is where you basically ask your followers or other people to do a certain action. Since in this video I'm talking about how to use Instagram captions to grow more followers and grow faster, your call to action should be to ask people to follow you. You can do this just like I did, simply follow at your username for more. You should repeat this twice because it increases your chance that they click and follow a lot. In one of my other videos I mentioned that I did some testing, and this type of call to action is really important, and it increases your follow ratio up to 400%. If you are running a brand page where you, for example, sell something, call to action should be link in bio or check the link in bio or something like that. Also, if you are growing a personal page, you can ask your followers to like the photo or something else. The third section should be the description or something funny or something inspirational, depending on your niche. Since I'm running an account in travel niche, I usually write the exact location where the photo is taken. If you are, for example, running some other pages, you can write here something inspirational that will resonate with your audience, or something funny or something like that. If you can't come up with something funny, you can borrow it from people that have commented on the page from where you took this photo from. Fourth section is credits. You basically here add credits to someone who took the original photo. You can just type something really basic like photo at their username or photo by their username or credits. This section is a must if you are running a repost page where you are basically using other people's content. The final section are hashtags. I already mentioned that you don't have to use this section. You can post your hashtags in the first comment, but I usually don't do that. It's just easier for me to post everything in Caption. You can use up to 30 hashtags. I usually use between 25 and 30. I know a lot of people claim that you should use only several hashtags, and that if you are using a lot, like 30 every time, you can run into some problems and get shadow banned or something, but that's not true. I always use from 25 to 30 hashtags, and I'm probably going to make another video where I will explain hashtags in depth and how you should research them, how to use them, etc. Please note that sometimes you should mix things up and, for example, mix sections, and in the first section you can write something funny or inspirational, and then use the third section to ask a question. You basically want to do that because you want to keep people engaged. You don't want to bore them with the same type of question over and over again. A bonus tip: always use emojis in your captions. They bring color to your captions, break the boring lines of text, and they help you get better attention from your audience. This is the best way to structure your Instagram captions for faster growth. This works great with theme or niche pages and with brand pages. It also works with personal pages, but there is a better way to use captions on personal pages, and I will probably end up making video for that as well sometime soon. In the meantime, make sure to check my 0 to 10k video. The link will be in the description if you want to watch me use these captions in action. That's it for now. I hope you liked this video. If you did, please leave a thumbs up, and if you have any questions, write them in the comment and I will answer within the next 24 hours. Also, don't forget to check the description for everything I've mentioned in this video. If you want to follow my online journey, learn more about growing Instagram and making money online, make sure to subscribe. Thank you guys so much for watching, and see you in my next video. Bye.